Okay, so since I'm not here today, we are going to be filling in our interactive notebook. You should have all of this glued in already, and we're going to do the work. If you don't have the pieces for whatever reason, do the work and we'll glue the pieces in later. So I took a picture of mine. This is 2 pages. We already glued in the rectangular prism. We're not going to be doing the cube. We'll be doing the triangular prism. Some of you might already have some of these glued in and done if you were in a different period. So just fast forward to the parts that you need. So I think second period, you've already done the cube and triangular prism. Everybody else needs to do the first shape. So let's turn to our first shape, which is the triangular prism. So with the triangular prism, we first need to label it. There's no real super fast way with like our little fun check marks like we did last time. So we're first going to label, this is 5 millimeters. So everybody needs to be doing this. 4 millimeters. You can't fast forward through me because we need all of this information. And then on the triangle, it's going to be 3 millimeters. If you like to color, you can color. If you don't want to color, that's completely fine. So I'm going to tell you that this is 4, and this is 4. So we'll label these shape 1. They're all the same. So it kind of is a little fast, but we still have some work to do. And I'm going to rewrite 4 here so I know to use it with the triangle. We'll label the triangle shape 2, and that triangle on the other side is identical. So shape 1 is the rectangle, so let's draw it. And it's 5 by 4. So we're going to use the rectangle formula, which is area equals base times height. Area equals 5 times 4. Area equals 20. Now, how many of them are there? We see there is 1, 2, 3. So we're going to multiply it by 3. That gives me 60. So that is all of shape 1. And again, we multiplied it by 3 because there are 3 of them. So I'm going to put up here times 3. Okay, shape 2. There are 2 of them. So I'm going to write times 2 so I know to multiply by 2. We're going to draw our triangle. Dotted line down. The height is 3. The base is 4. Now we write the formula for a triangle. So area equals base times height. It's a triangle, so you divide by 2. My base is 4. My height is 3, all divided by 2. 4 times 3 is 12, divided by 2. That gives me 6. Now I need to multiply by 2 because there's 2 identical triangles. That gives me 12. What is always my last step? We're going to add up. And again, I'm expecting that you're showing this work really small. Look at my work down here. You need to show it that small because we need to fit all these shapes onto your paper. If you write larger, you can use another page. So back to this, we're going to add up 60, 12, and SA because we're finding surface area. Again, remember, we're wrapping. This is a really weirdly shaped box, but we're wrapping it. So that's 72 millimeters squared. So that is our answer for the triangular prism. Okay, now let's move on to the square pyramid. So square pyramid, it's a square, so this is 5 centimeters. Since this is 5, this side is also 5. We know that all the sides are 5 because of the word square. And my triangle, we're going to label it 7 centimeters. These triangles are all the same. So shape 1 is just a square, which is 5 by 5. How many of them do you see? 1. So do we need to multiply by anything? No. So area equals base times height. Area equals 5 times 5. Area equals 25. I do not need to multiply it because there's 1 of them. Now shape 2, sorry, we didn't label these. How many of shape 2 do you see? There are 4 of them, so we're going to multiply by 4. Let's draw our triangle. 7 and the base is 5. Even though it's part of the square part, it does share the base. It's okay to share a base. We write the formula for a triangle. Area equals base times height, and it's a triangle, so you divide by 2. So 5 times 7 divided by 2. 35 divided by 2. And when I do 35 divided by 2, I get 17.5. Now there's 4 of them, so I need to multiply by 4. So 17.5 times 4 gives me 70. Now my last step again is to add up. I have 25, 70. So SA, which is surface area, equals, that's a 5, and 7, 8, 9, 95 centimeters squared. Okay, next shape. If I'm going too fast, just pause the video, guys. I just need to try to get this in within 15 minutes. Okay, triangular pyramid. So for this, I'm going to tell you that the base is 4, and it's inches. The middle triangle has a height of 3 inches, but these outside triangles have a height of 6 inches. So we only have one of those shapes, and then we have 1, 2, 3 of the outside shapes. Does everybody see that? This middle triangle is a different size than these outside triangles. So let's start with shape 1. It's this triangle. We know the height is 3, but what do you think the base is? Well, if this is 4, this is 4, and this is 4. So our base is 4. So area equals base times height. It's a triangle, so divide by 2. 4 times 3 divided by 2. 12 divided by 2. 6. There's only one of this middle shape, so I only write it once. Shape 2. There are 1, 2, 3 of them, so I'm going to make sure I multiply by 3. The base is 4. The height is 6. So area equals base times height divided by 2. Base is 4. Height is 6. Divide by 2. 24 divided by 2. That gives me 12. Now there's 3 of them, so I'm going to multiply by 3. You can also add 12 3 times. I'm just being a little lazy here and doing the multiplication because it's a little faster. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 1 is 3. So we got 36. Last step, add up. 36 plus 6. 6 and 6 is 12. Carry the 1. So 42 inches squared is my final answer for that one. Okay, now the rectangular pyramid. These two are the same, and these two are the same. So we're going to have 3 different shapes on this one. So for the rectangle, I want you to label this 2 inches. This one is going to be 3 inches. Your height of the top, which matches its opposite side on the bottom, is 6 inches. And your height on the side, which matches this side, is going to be, I can't read my writing, 7 inches. So we're going to do the rectangle shape 1. This guy's shape 2, and its matching pair is down here, so shape 2. This is 3, and its matching side is shape 3 over here. So shape 1 is the rectangle. It is 3 by 2. There's one of them, so I don't need to do any multiplication. Now going back to the basic formula, which is a rectangle, area equals base times height. So area equals 3 times 2, so area equals 6. Shape 2. This is kind of the bigger rectangle or triangle. Height of 6, base of 3. Triangle formula is base times height, and it's a triangle, so divide by 2. And sorry, there are 2 of them, so we need to make sure we multiply by 2. This guy and this guy match. Okay, so my base is 3, my height is 6, all divided by 2. 3 times 6 is 18, divided by 2. That gives me 9. Now there's 2 of them, so I can either add 9 twice or just multiply by 2, and that gives me 18. Shape 3 is this taller, skinnier triangle. Now the base isn't written over here, but what do you think it is? This is a rectangle. So if this side's 2, the opposite side is also 2. So 2, and my height is 7. And there are 2 of them. So I'm going to do area equals base times height, again divided by 2. My base is 2, height is 7, all divided by 2. 14 divided by 2, and 14 divided by 2 is 7. There are 2 of them, so multiply by 2. That gives me 14. So this one was a little bit longer, so we're going to add all of this up now. So we have 14, 18, 6. So 6 and 4 is 10, plus 8 is 18. 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 1 more is 38. So surface area equals 38 inches squared. And again, it's squared and not cubed. It's not volume, it's squared because it's surface area. Okay. So we are done with your interactive notebook. So you can put that away or keep it out if you want it for help. You need to get out your packet, and I'm actually going to stop the video here so I can start the new video and not get cut off. So there's 2 videos today. So the interactive notebook video, and now I'm going to stop the video here. So choose video 2, and this is going to be in your notes. We're going to be doing pages 11, 12, and 13 in your packet. So get out your packet, stop this video, and choose the next video.